trade deadline kind of changed a lot of the team. How did this one feel?
I mean, see the toughest part maybe of this business. You know, you're close to someone. We've been around with those guys for like a couple of years. We've been through a lot, ups and downs. We got great memories, and just see them gone. It's tough for sure. Especially guys like John. You know, he's a great player. Been around a lot, and they never had the chance really to see him back on the court. He got injuries and stuff like that. So I really wish him the best. But Luke and Reggie, yeah, no, Luke and I will get there at the same time, and Reggie too. We got up with him pretty close too. So this is the toughest part in the business. You don't really get used to it. Even after 15 years, it's still tough. But hey, we got guys. We know what we have to do. We know why we did it. Now I gotta move on. Get like 3 guys coming in. They're gonna help us a lot, tremendously. So I'm very excited to have those 3 guys with us.
How does Bones? What did you think about adding Bones and Gordon?
No, Bones I was surprised, but when you think about it, he's a good, exciting player. The people are gonna love him. Crowd gonna love him. Every time we play the Nuggets in Denver, you see the crowd like really love him because he's a very, very exciting player. Very good. Can score. Like he's always smiling, just loving playing the game. That's great to have a player like this. And Gordon, like we know what he can do on the court. Houston was a tough situation for him, but you could see like I got him pretty much every time. He got it. He still got it. He's very, very dangerous. Still playing. I mean, he was guarding PG and Kawhi every time. So on defense, he can do his job, and on offense, he can shoot, he can attack, he's strong, he can do so many stuff. On defense, he can hold his ground. So it's a good addition for us for sure.
It could feel a little bit like you when you came here, right? Like a guy who had been on a rebuilding team, but now all of a sudden is joining a contending team and hadn't played a ton, right?
Yeah, I know he's excited. He's been there before, so I know he's excited. I know that, and we're in the same draft, so like I said, it's not easy to go through like a young team with breathing mode, and we still have something to add to a good team, and I know he can't wait to be there for us and just play basketball with us.
Nico, you guys got Mason blowing, which means that we talked about the small lineups, or at least lines without Zoo. What does Mason's addition kind of do for the team in general, but for you specifically?
I mean, we don't have the backup big. We had even starting big. The guy's a starter in the NBA for the last, I would say 10 years, but at least good 7, 8 years. He's been a starter in this league as a big man, so he's a good addition. Can rebound, can play make, can play defense, and it's a good addition. And it can be good for us like the second unit for sure to have a guy like that, for which pretty much can rebound the game and can play make. He's gonna be like Isaiah did last year for us, but maybe like he's been longer in the league. He's been a starter for a while, played for Team USA a couple of times, so he's a great player. So to have a guy like that with experience, who's been in a good team, winning team, played with great players too as well. So it's a good addition for us.
How does like having another center, another better center, change things for you?
I mean, we have pretty much 2 starters now. That's a big. So we came from pretty much one starter to 2. So to have a guy like this off the bench, we don't really have to play. It depends on the matchup, like each and every night. But to have an option like him coming up the bench, it's huge. It's a huge upgrade for us.
You're still here, obviously. Marcus is still here. Robert Gunn is still here. There's still a chance that we can see lineups where all of you guys on the floor. We haven't seen that. What are you kind of like? There was obviously a thought that maybe that wasn't going to be the case, especially with Robert Gunn being in and out of the rotation. The fact that he's here, what does that mean for the possibility of still rolling those lineups out?
Man, the good thing about that line is we kept all the wings pretty much. All the wing stopper, all the defensive guy, we kept all of them. So as the thing with Tio and his staff, they got still so many options to throw, like big lineup, small lineup, wings lineup, I mean whatever. So against scoring guys, I mean we have Norman Powell, but now you add Eric Gordon, these two guys pretty much is kind of the same players. So we have like so many options, like to release the pressure of PG and Kawhi, because sometimes we don't play with those two guys. Have a bad night, our offense kind of struggle, and we have like guys like Bones and Norman Powell and Gordon. Yes, you can play offense through those three guys as well. So I mean, the front office did a great job, and you know, I'm just happy to still be here because it's gonna be easy for me to play basketball with those guys when I do my job. So just excited for the rest of the season for sure.
Does the roster feel more balanced?
It's different, you know. No, Reggie and John and Luke had, you know, like I said, like Reggie was a fan favorite, and how many times he sacked us. I mean, he sacked us so many times the last 2.5 years, and Luke as well. So, I mean, I can't say it's just different. Yeah. I don't say more balanced because you know when you had we had the 4 wings lineup, and we got Luke Kennard. I mean, you could let Luke wide open because he was like hit 5 threes in a row. So it's just different. It's another roster. So I don't say more balanced. It's just different.
I was gonna say, like, even though Reggie had big moments in the playoffs, does this roster feel a little more playoff?
We're bigger. We're bigger. We have no true point guard, so
yeah.
We're bigger. Even if Bones is not the biggest kid in the NBA, but I think we're bigger. So I don't know what's gonna happen next, but we definitely bigger and different for sure.
Oh, we didn't even see you. You left before the KD trade broke.
I was in the parking lot. I was still here in the parking lot with some Mavs staff and me and Rocco when the news popped out, and we look at each other like, holy, okay, it's on now. The West is gonna be the West anyway. Yeah. Now I've been in the league for 15 years, and even the West is always crazy. The West is gonna find a way to be crazy anyway. And he did. He did big time the last 3-4 days in the Kyrie trade, like KD, and Lakers got better, us we got better. Denver made a sneaky good move with Thomas Bryant. So hey, even Memphis got Luke Kennard though. It's a good addition for us, for them. I mean, so
does it change anything for you guys?
No, it's still gonna be a war no matter what. This is the West. Yeah, the West is always crazy. So we see.
Y'all are coming to an end of the stretch where y'all haven't had back-to-back days off in a month.
Good.
And how do you feel like that's helped? And how do you feel like, you know, the rest of the schedule, y'all don't have all.
You know what? Since my wife told me that yesterday. Like since we left to Philly in December till the Brooklyn game, we stayed 18 days at home out of 51. I'm just happy to be home right now. For a good stretch and just stay home and have more like days between games, and we can really get the group together, practice. They went to practice on the road and add the new guys and finish season well.
Thanks, Nico.
Good.
Thanks, Nico.
Let's get ready for HoopJab.